Time versus timing is so important because people put so much weight on, I knew this person for this long and I owe them this. The person you knew for that long wouldn't even buy you a sandwich on your lowest day. The person you met 3 months ago, they bought you a whole lunch sandwich just because they knew you had work today. You have to know the difference between who is looking out for you and your best interest and helping you grow to your highest being, and who is just hanging around until you reach your highest being to say, I've been there since day one. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new and you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Subscribe right now because I'm telling you, you're gonna miss me. If you're new, wait till the end of the video. I'm giving you a little bit of grace, giving you a little bit of patience. But you're going to love it here too. So today we're going to be talking about how to let go of friendships and relationships for your well-being. Okay, so if you clicked on this video, you're having a hard time trying to figure out how to let go of people that you've known for a long time. There's no bad blood, there's no like negativity between you guys. You just don't know how to cut them off for the betterment of yourself. So the thing about life is that you're going to run into a lot of different people at a lot of different times, whether it be your job, whether it be at school, whether it be at the activity that you do, where you volunteer, everywhere. You're going to meet people. But the thing about meeting people is that people think that they're meant to be with you forever. I'm just gonna let you in on a little insight. Sometimes you got your forever people, those are like the roots of the tree. And then sometimes you got your leaves, the people that come in and out through seasons. Today I'm gonna tell you how to let go of the people that are coming in and out through your seasons. First and foremost, you need to prioritize your well-being and let go of the guilt. If the friendship feels like it's a drag to hang out with that person, like you have to force yourself to be a certain kind of person that is no longer who you are at this current moment and stage of your life, they're not meant to you. They're meant to be let go. Sometimes you have friends from high school and you feel like, oh, back in high school I used to act like this, I used to be like this. And if you feel like that's the only type of person that you could be around that person, it's time to let that person go. People who are meant to be the roots of your life, the stability of your whatever you're in whatever moment of time, they're meant to help you become better, and they're meant to see you in those different stages. That's why they don't go away when the seasons change, you see? So if you feel like who you are as a person right now today does not align with who they're gonna want to hang around, I mean, yes, you can have those certain friend groups where you hang around, like these are your talky friends, these are your brunch friends, these are your, you know, party friends, but at the end of the day, you're still supposed to be the same person, just different versions of you. But if you feel like you're a completely extracted person hanging around that person, it's time to let them go. And it's nothing to feel bad about. That's the point of you changing and evolving. We evolve as humans. So as you evolve, you gotta let people go. Number 2, and this one is so important because I see how negatively social media has impacted people and how they treat people. Just because you let somebody go does not mean that there's bad blood. When you let somebody go, it just means, you know, you guys don't align together, you guys don't uplift each other in the ways that you need to. You're not serving, or they are not serving you, and vice versa. So if there is no serving in the friendship, now I'm not talking about buying you things and they missed your birthday. I'm talking about having somebody to lean on in tough times. I'm talking about when you need a good laugh, you can call this person. If you cannot serve or be served, the friendship is no longer, the relationship is no longer. So when you let go of that person, it doesn't have to be something negative. It can just be what it is. I don't want to be friends anymore. You are allowed to not want to be friends with somebody anymore, and a lot of people don't realize that, so they feel like there has to be some type of beef, some type of negative arrangement for you guys to let each other go. Sometimes you're just not serving each other the way that you need to in this moment of your life. You gotta let them go. The thing about letting people go is that it's not bad for you. It is an improvement on your life. It is helping you develop into who you want to become. Number 3 is understanding your growth, which ties into number 2, no bad blood. You don't want to cut ties with somebody because you have a negative I mean, yes, if you have something negative about them, obviously. I mean, you don't want anybody being negative towards you, obviously, as your friend. But you don't want to cut people off without reason. Your reason needs to align with you. So when I say understanding your growth, I mean understanding who you want to become. So like I talk about on my channel, we're going into our luxury mindset. We're going into a softer life. We're going into a more luxurious lifestyle. What we want to do, traveling. We want to be on the yacht parties. We want to be in Dubai. We want to be, understanding where you want to go. And the thing about understanding where you want to go, it helps you cut ties with the people that you know are not going to get you there. It's cutting ties with the people that you know are not serving your energy to rise you up to there. There's something about someone supporting you for you and not supporting you for what they can gain from you that really helps you see that. So when you're growing as an individual, that allows you to see, okay, if I'm here and this person has been here, and I don't mean here as in how much money they make. I mean here as their mentality. Their mentality is too childish. And honestly, sometimes it could be their insecurities. Like some people's insecurity, it breeds their jealousy. They're not mocking you, but they're imitating you and they're trying to become you. But then they get around certain people and now you're no good for them. Like they want you to succeed to benefit off of you, but they don't really want you to succeed and actually be better than them. Those kinds of people do not serve your growth, and you understand that when you know where you want to grow to. So knowing where you want to be in life, knowing who you want to be in life, knowing your aspirations, knowing your dreams, this helps you cut people off. I promise you. Knowing yourself helps you in so many different aspects of your life. But for now, let's talk about friendships and relationships. Number 4. And this one helps people who don't necessarily have a problem cutting ties with people, but they have a problem with how to do it. So what I would suggest is to set a boundary. Like if you feel like you don't want to hang out with this person anymore, but you don't know how to directly tell them like, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore. You can cut it down to hanging out with them. Maybe you were hanging out with them like every weekend. Now you cut it down to once every week. Or you can cut it down to like once every 3 months. And then you just slowly cut it down. But eventually you have to tell the person that you don't want to hang out with them. Otherwise you are just stringing them along. You are just playing with their emotions. And we're not about that on this channel. That is very weird. But I do respect the fact that some people aren't as outward, aren't as direct as I would be. So what I would suggest is slowly cutting off your connection with them. I mean, I hope that the person doesn't end up like getting the picture, like they're like, oh, they don't want to hang out with me anymore, because that's not really the intention. The intention is for you to lessen the interactions because they are not serving you. So when you spend less energy on things that are not serving you, you then find the courage to cut them off. That's the whole idea. So set a boundary that kind of backtracks the amount of effort and energy that you have to put into this person, and from there you tell them like, hey, I don't want to be your friend anymore because of X, Y, and Z. And honestly, sometimes there doesn't have to be a reason. Sometimes you just cut somebody off because you don't want to be friends with them, and that is perfectly fine. You're entitled to do what you want with your space, your life, your mind. You live it, you own it, you die with it. It is what it is. But what I would say is to set a boundary. And number 5, number 5 oh, number 5, embrace your new connections. And I need y'all, please, I need y'all to trust the process. I feel like trust the process is gonna go here. Y'all gonna hear embrace the new connections, and y'all gonna be like, trust the process. Because the thing about cutting people off, no matter which way you slice it, it hurts. No matter how you put it, no matter what is said, it hurts when somebody comes to you and says, I don't want to be your friend anymore, especially if the feeling is not mutual. Y'all have to hear me on this. Every time you don't want to be friends with somebody does not mean they don't want to be friends with you. So sometimes it is going to end up beef. Sometimes it is going to end up with a little bit of a tussle. It's not always you, but I need y'all to trust that process. I need y'all to keep on going. You're gonna meet, like I said, the seasons are changing, you're changing, you're evolving, you're human. You're gonna meet different people in your life. You're gonna reach different aspects of your career. I'm telling y'all right now, you just have to trust the process. So everybody you meet, not everybody is your personal project, you know? Just be their friend, live it in the moment, and when it's time to let go, sometimes it's time to let go. Sometimes you don't have to cut somebody off. Sometimes time lets it happen. Like, I've had a few relationships and friendships where I used to talk to them all the time, but then we both slowly was just like, you know, like, so you just gotta let time do what it does, but also don't let time do what it does. Like, sometimes you gotta be like, yeah, snip, snip, you gotta get out of here. Yeah. But trust the process. Trust you and trust the process. Because honestly, if I know anything about trusting the process, your girl hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, is that if you put in the work into being better, it can never go wrong. It's only up from where you at. So let the people go that you don't need, but keep on keeping on. I want y'all to understand that time is not always the answer. How long you know somebody does not equate to anything other than you knew them for that long. If I knew this person for 6 years and I knew this person for 3 months, but the person that I've known for 3 months has helped me emotionally, mentally, you know, they've been helping me network, they got me places. The person I've known for 6 years, all they can do is drink and party and not support me, not help me out. I'm not gonna go with the person I knew for 6 years. It's about timing, okay, y'all? I need y'all to understand timing. Timing is when the stars align perfectly for you to see that this person is helping you get to who you want to be. Time versus timing is so important because people put so much weight on, I knew this person for this long and I owe them this. The person you knew for that long wouldn't even buy you a sandwich on your lowest day. The person you met 3 months ago, they bought you a whole lunch sandwich just because they knew you had work today. You have to know the difference between who is looking out for you and your best interest and helping you grow to your highest being, and who is just hanging around until you reach your highest being to say, I've been there since day one, just to get their name in the chat. You have to let those type of people go. You have to. That is it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all can see your girl hit 100 subscribers. By the time I post this, it's probably higher than that, but love y'all. Peace, love, and vlogs. Even though this isn't a vlog, I mean, I did what I had to do. Did it for the people. But I promise y'all the next video is probably gonna be a vlog. It might be. I don't even need the calendar for this one. It might be. But follow me on Instagram at Makita, MAK3DA_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse. And follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. It's big impulse. If you made it this far into the video, I need y'all to subscribe. Join the Real Impulse / Makita, because your girl is the Real Impulse, because she's the founder and CEO of Lux Impulse. And then my name's Makita. Love y'all. See you on the next one.